Hi guys, doing welcome to another our garage video. Today I was driving around in my 1000 euro Alfa Romeo 147 and I had a pretty unpleasant surprise. The oil pressure lights turned on and it wouldn't go out. Uh, as you can see right here, if I start the car, the oil pressure light stays on, which could indicate several things. We could have a low oil level, bad oil pump, or a bad oil pressure sensor. But the thing was, I was on the road and I actually didn't want to cause more damage to the car, so I did two things before I decided to drive the car to the garage. Uh, I also suggest, if you find yourself in a situation like this, that you follow the same procedure before you actually decide to drive your car home or to the garage. Okay, the first thing you have to do is check your oil level. You could have a oil pressure light on because there is not enough oil in your car. So the first thing I did is I checked the oil level, and as you can see right here, I don't know how well can you see it, but the oil level is right on the max. So I went to check one other thing. Alright, the next thing you gotta do is start the car and unscrew the oil cap. We want to see if the oil is reaching the top of the engine. As you can see right here, there's plenty of oil on my glove, but in some cases you actually gotta look inside to see if the oil is reaching the camshafts. After I checked those two things, I turned all of my attention to the oil pressure sensor. On any twin spark engines, the oil pressure sensor is located on the back of the engine, right above this mount right here, and there it is. As you can see, it has a one wire connector with this simple safety clip. To undo the connector, all you have to do is lift this clip and pull the connector outwards. It might be a bit tricky to get the connector out since there isn't a lot of room, but it wasn't that bad. To remove the sensor, you will need a big ratchet, extension, and 21mm socket. Alright, use your ratchet to get the sensor loose. And unscrew it the rest of the way by hand. And here it is. Here's our new sensor. Screw it in by hand as much as you can. Tighten it with your ratchet, but you gotta be extremely careful. You don't want to damage the threads. Now take the connector and plug it back into the sensor. Make sure that the little notch in the sensor catches the safety clip on the connector itself. Let's see if we solved our issue. As you can see, our oil pressure sensor light just turned off. Keep in mind that in some cases, if the sensor went all the way out, if computer detects the bad circuit, you'll actually have to take a diagnostic tool and erase the trouble code connected to the oil pressure sensor. If you don't do that, the light will stay on until you erase the code. and that is basically it for this video. If you liked it, hit like button and support our channel by hitting subscribe button and the notification bell.